Welcome back to Stellar Pachyderm's Let's Play Stardrive 2. I had done a little bit in this before, in between the last episode and this. Selected the troops to move to this fleet, moved them with the fleet to the collection point where I'm going to assemble them together to go into the Ryla. We've done a little bit of analyzing of what was going on. I'm going to be using this fleet to protect this world, take out the Chuck, and then protect these two systems, while I use this fleet to bite into the Ryla. And at that point, I'll probably have a third fleet built, and I'll push into this area and hold with it, and bring this fleet in around and up into Arcturus. Or maybe this fleet up into Arcturus and hold with this one. I don't know. That's the general plan anyways. We analyzed what systems were under threat. Alana, Alder, and Pluto are at the most threat from the Ryla, and Salen is at the most threat from Arcturus, as well as down here. So Arcturus is like threatening me from two sides, mainly because of this wormhole. It's threatening my flank up here, and then this is the closest system to him physically, to his main build center. So he's sitting his fleet here. Anyways, I'd just done all that, and then the game started getting super choppy and laggy, and I basically just restarted. And rather than fusing that onto onto the beginning of the next episode, I just restarted the whole entire thing. I actually hadn't progressed any turns. So let's take it off from here. Let's analyze his combat ability against my starbase. Wow, one railgun almost took out that ship. It just happened to hit it. Almost took it out completely. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I lost my starbase. I wasn't really too surprised. Did a little bit of damage, nothing much. This does not seem like it'll end well. Actually, it's going to end hilarious. Did it bug out? No, it didn't bug out. I thought it bugged out. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, this is going to be painful. Well, the bears will give it their best shot. Yeah. got a laser on the end and a laser coming up. So he's got 2 lasers. So that one's a... no. That one's a laser. That one's a laser. Did 2 go onto the same square there? And the answer to that is yes, they did, because he unstacked, moved here. Quantum stacking bugs! Not fair! Here's where I wish I had a rocket launcher. Or grenades. Grenades would be cool too if we had grenades. No grenades. Imagine if we had grenades. Bye-bye, fleet. Bye-bye. Have fun with that. Alright, we have a cloning center, which really isn't that useful for us. I mean, it's a good thing, we just aren't going to be using it. Pollution resequencer, that'll be very good for our production worlds. There we go. Let's get this invasion underway. Those 2, the one on the top side and the one next to the bottom. game would be much more challenging if there was friendly fire on the ground combat. Much more challenging. Well, there's friendly fire with rockets, but, I mean, besides rockets. Alright. Got ourselves a world back. And that one, that one, that one, that one. It's hilarious. Look at the approval rating, right? We liberated our own planet, which was before complete rebellion, and now all that rebellion is gone because we liberated them. Oh, this game's great. Okay. Look what's going over here to colonize for me. An orange colony ship of mine. Lol. Alright, so we can push into Ryla on 2 different areas. I think we just take it by the horns. Take the bull by the horns. Go for the homeworld. Perform the end run, as it were. It's a great book. Great Wing Commander book. If any of you have ever read that series or played that video game, End Run is an amazing Wing Commander book. Oh, he turned around and ran into my ships. Oh well. Guess I won't be getting that colony. Planet. But I can get that one. Right, so it's looking like this homeworld's somewhere along this line. So somewhere in this area of the star system. Alright, Chuck. I forgot to set their max engagement range again. I just want them all face that direction. Let's get the fighters out away from the ships. So I can select them. Alright. Take out his fighters real quick. Take out the moving fast mover ships of his. And the next one. The last mobile asset. And then the battle station. I'm going to estimate that we've lost basically about half the fighters so far in this battle. So, took fairly heavy losses along the fighters, but you know, they replenish. There goes the battle station. And we didn't lose anything. Wait for the game to finish processing. There we go. Silver eagles, gold eagles, gold anchors. That is the nice thing about carriers. They tend to survive quite well when they're in large groups. Lots of veteracy on them. And a mysterious lone ship. That's why. He just took it on the chin. Fighters almost got there. There we go. Okay, I think I figured out why Stardrive is stuttering, because it started doing it again. I think I know why. Let me see if this will help. Set my status to do not disturb. Please, thank you. See if that helps. All right. And we're going to go organic components. I think that'll work best for us in the long run, since we have massive HP numbers on our ship modules anyways. That's why he turned around. Yeah, he was like, no, I'm going to run into these remnants. Yeah, I was just thinking about it, and you know, the remnants all of a sudden make sense. They are the leftover, the AI leftover ships from when the Masters left the universe. I wonder if that's intentional, or if I'm just figuring out something and making something up. I wonder. As far as I know, there's no official lore out there for any of the interactions with the special race at the end of the game. I did not move you there. So we got 2 guns. And another great victory. Every time I play this Ground Combat, it always reminds me of XCOM. I'm just like, oh, XCOM was such a good squad tactical simulator game. Makes me want to play it. Okay, I just stole battle stations, which is good. Very, very, very good. Because battle stations increase our cap, our command point cap. You guys are going to be in rebellion for quite some time. Nothing I can do about that. And... Alright, and then he's got a planet somewhere up here. Forget that, we're gonna have to come back here. Need a little bit of BC on that one, aren't we? You want disruptor cannons? Sure, why not? What do you got? Clean energy? But you have no, nah. He has no tolerance for me, so I can't get anything out of him, no matter how hard I try. Oh, hey. I forgot about these guys. Okay. Should be a really easy combat. 8 mother bears against that. I forgot to set my ranges too. Like normal. Par for the course. He's got shields. Not that it really affected the outcome of the battle in any way, shape, or form, but it's got shields. And not that he can really fit shields on anything smaller than a battleship, because he can't. There's just not enough space on his ships. Okay, I'm honestly going to have to do a Ryla run next, probably, just because of how difficult it is to play them, because of their ship sizes. Their ships are absolutely minuscule. In fact, their battleship actually has more tiles on it than their Titan. So I might do like a Sacrificer Titan quest run as a Ryla. It's basically slightly modified Ryla to have Titan quest. And only build Titans because they're actually smaller than the battleships. That'd actually be pretty funny. I should do that. Alright. 12 of 8 with 14. So I think that's what it's telling me, is that I can have up to 14 if I have nothing but these guys on this planet. I hope that's what that means, and then it doesn't magically go down to 8 next turn. We saw that happen in my human run. We'll see. Next turn, if it happens, it'll happen next turn, like it did in the human run. Take Zek, and then take Relos. Right, battle station. We need to buy this now. Confirm. Now, I don't think the battle station will be able to win this. I'm not anticipating the battle station winning this. I want it to weaken him so that it's easier for my fleet to fight him. That's all that I'm looking for out of that. Also, I don't know why, but you can't deploy fighters while time's paused. It just doesn't work. So you have to unpause to issue the command to each ship individually. Because I've also never had it work when I'm selecting multiple ships to launch fighters. It just doesn't work. Or at least that's been my experience. Maybe it's changed now, but I don't think so. Alright, everything's out. If anyone here that's watching this has ever played Master Ryan 3 with either strawberry or chocolate or tropical mods, I wish the fighters would behave more like those. Like the fighters from Mu 3. I mean, they're not bad the way they behave now, but I wish they behaved like they did in Mu 3. Or you could just tell the mothership, fighters attack targets in this priority. And they did that. All the ships in one fleet launch their fighters, and then all those fighters attack the same target that falls within that criteria, one after the other. Instead of having me target everything, I just have it set up so that my fighters kill enemy fighters first, then small ships up to big ships. Alright, so we are bringing Kalmari into our glorious empire. For what purpose? course, to teach the cubs fishing. We need to teach those cubs how to fish. What better way than with calamari? Everyone likes calamari, right? This map is so small, by the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our cubs here, and then we're going to take two big bears are going to take each cub and heave them into the spawning pools to go fishing for calamari. And let's see if this one remains at 17 population or if it drops down to 5. I'll be really sad if it drops down to 5. I'll be honest. I'll be really sad. Which it could next turn drop down to 5. This one stayed at 12, 8, 14. So maybe this one will stay at 17, 5, 17. We can hope. I'm going to break off 2 mother bears to go deal with them. The rest of you are going to come down here. So we're 2 turns out to defend this world. Pretty sure he doesn't have a fleet or troops. No, he doesn't have troops. So if he does take the orbitals, he might decide to bombard it, which could be bad. Could be really bad. It will be really bad if he bombards it. It will be bad if he bombards it. Okay, can someone explain this right here? So we had 8 mother bears between these 2 fleets. These guys are coming in and hitting this group. It should have been 2. Also, I'm really worried that I'm sending 2 out by themselves. You know what, it doesn't matter if we move up in this one, there's so few ships here, it doesn't matter. The Ryla are a very, very difficult race to play. Very, very difficult. I mean, their battleship is, I believe, the same size, possibly slightly smaller than the Polyp cruiser. And that's their biggest ship. It's bigger than their Titan. It's absolutely minuscule. Absolutely minuscule. No other way to describe it other than absolutely minuscule. So tiny. So tiny. And the layout is really kind of bad too. No, I've still got 6 coming over here. Oh, I'm just really confused why there was 7 fighting that group coming in. Alright. Max range, unpause, launch fighters, pause. Max range, launch fighters, pause. Max range, unpause, launch fighters, pause. I'm just gonna keep doing this. By the way, I'm pausing and unpausing with spacebar in case anyone's interested. Take out the smaller ships first, the medium-sized ones, I should say. They're priority 1. And victory. It's also interesting to note that some of the Ryla ships have the tentacles on the front, some of them have the tentacles on the back. I'll admit, the models on the Ryla are the best looking models in the game, but their ships are just so small. Alrighty, now we're past that extremely loud planet. Also, I wish there was sliders so we could adjust ambient volume separately from general volume. That'd be cool. Be really cool. Alright, pick up our troops. Like, look at this. This is a cruiser. This is a cruiser. You would be able to fit, at most, 3 fighter bays on here. Just 3. Or 4 heavy fighter bays if you had the tag. But if you put 4 heavy fighter bays, you couldn't put a basic command on here. So, I mean... absolutely minuscule. Those are cruisers. I don't remember that combat occurring. Which makes me think it never did. I have to see if I still got a battle station there. Okay, you run up here. Get a retreat. I lost a frigate at some point. Oh well. Doesn't really bother me. Alright, let's take out the small ships that are coming in fast first. Knocked out his engines so he can't get any closer, and then now I'm killing his fighters. Hopefully. Except for my fighters are determined not to actually kill his fighters. There we go. End of combat. Great success. He might have declined to attack my planet because of the battle station. Yeah, still has battle station, so we never actually attacked it. Alright, we need to finish taking out him. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll wrap up this episode. Who knows, where am I getting that 1,000 range from in this fleet? It's all Mother Bears. Mother Bears have no range extension. Is it just all coming from the transports? Probably. That's kind of weak. Got a maximum tax rate. Might be able to buy it in time to have a battle station there. In either case, how many? I have a lot. I have 8. I can move in. And I think we'll just go ahead and finish up 2 more bears, build a battle station, pollution resequencer, and a military antenna. Go ahead and split that fleet up a little bit to move them around more efficiently. I think it's 3 turns either way it goes, so it's just routing me miscellaneous directions. Well, that's an interesting path he just took there with that fleet. So we're going to engage that fleet first, and then we're going to reroute here to defend. Do I really need 8 to do that? Yeah, I'll just keep those 8 mixed together. When that one gets done building its second one, I'll move over here and combine with this fleet defense forces. And cruise missiles! Excellent. Cruise missiles are, in my opinion, the best missile tech in the game. They are very, very strong. I absolutely love cruise missiles. Alright. He went back through here, and he's coming down a different way, it looks like. Or no, we're just on top of each other. Wait, what? We're at war. It's saying it's a friendly fleet. The game is saying that this is a friendly fleet. It's highlighted green. So no, you can't attack a friendly fleet. I don't know. We're on top of them. We should be engaged. But I can't engage him. I don't know. Just don't know why. Okay, there we got an intercept finally. Look, he's past us now. We get an intercept. Game, please. 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 What do I do to deserve this? Alright. Begin. Range to max. Unpause, launch, pause. Just going to repeat that for all 8 ships. Yeah, on Claymore Mines they say this side towards enemy. Yeah, I feel like that's on my ships. This side towards enemy. Okay, I think at this point we push through, take out these frigates in the back. And we're going to work on this flank. Work on this ship back here now. Let's go take care of those fighters. He's not going to be doing anything useful. Mindy's back to getting closer. Oh no, I forgot about that mechanic. The new mechanic with the fighters. You blow up the mothership, and there's no more. If there's no more friendly ships, the fighters will blow up shortly thereafter. Forgot about that. Alright, let's finish off the Chuck. It's really kind of sad. The enemy has a shield deployable shield, but they're not going to use them. Alright. Chuck have been assimilated. I have plenty of optimal worlds for our cubs to go learn grub hunting. Well, there should be a research lab, not clean energy. Research lab on there at some point. Alright, re-meet up with those guys. And that'll do it for this episode, everybody. Oh, before I forget, I want to make sure these guys are protecting that world. And let's see what's over there. I think that's where the new colony is, on that star. So next episode we're going to be polishing off the Ryla, and then we'll polish off Arcturus, it looks like, after that. See you guys then.